Hello everyone, this is number 2567. It's currently early in the morning on a day I should be recording. And it is a heat wave. My first available moment to record. It's nice and cool. I'm able to actually do it, so we're just going to get right in. It'll be a little quieter today because, like I said, it's early. I peruse all the volumes of St. Joseph. I also look around and see if there are any paintings or statues based on his image, but
台本も手がかりも見つからなかったわね。
we haven't found the scripts or any clues as to where they might be.
労多くして功少なしってやつか。ま、すぐに見つかるとは思ってないよ。
All pain, no gain. I didn't expect to find them right away. Oh. Takasaki responds dryly, perhaps seeing through my false bravado.
一つ質問いいかしら。
Can I ask a question? She stretches.
そもそも聖ヨゼフって何をした人なの？宣教師とか？
What did St. Joseph do anyway? Was he a missionary or something? I found myself overcome with fatigue when I hear my Amate partner's question.
少し前に授業でやっただろうが、聖母マリアの夫の聖ヨゼフだよ。キリストの養父だ。
We covered this in class not long ago. St. Joseph is the Virgin Mary's husband, the legal father of Jesus Christ.
そうなの？マリアって処女受胎したのだから、夫はいないと思っていたわ。
Really? Because of the virgin birth, I assumed Mary didn't have a husband. I'm really trying not to do Robin Williams' joke right now. If you've seen a few of his things, you know what I'm thinking. It's true that you often see sculptures and paintings of the Virgin Mary cradling the baby Jesus by herself. While he was part of the family, I suppose it's only natural that people don't know as much about St. Joseph, considering how few depictions you see of him. But yeah, the Virgin Mary had a husband.
高名であるが、見かけない。
He's so important, and yet you barely ever see him. I want to see something. Did that lady respond to that thing yet? Like I said, it's early Monday. I should have already had, well, early Tuesday. I should have had this record already. That's some obscure clue. I don't know that much on St. Joseph. I know that people cry to St. Anthony for lost items. I do like Erica's reference, though, in her line of thinking. You gotta love this one. And yes, you gotta get comment right out loud because you're not only my theology expert, but when you don't even know. I mean, this is a big one. When she doesn't even know that much, and, well, I probably just heard her kick her own behind over that, not remembering Joseph. Especially after mentioning Robin Williams. I kind of stopped, feeling something nudge at the corner of my mind. I sorted the pieces of the puzzle in my brain, convinced I must be missing something when...
もういいんじゃないかしら。
Isn't that enough? Kawasaki murmured something to me, lit by the light of the setting sun.
何がもういいんだよ。
Enough?
台本探しをすることがよ。本番まであと3日。確かに朗読譜がないのは痛いけれど、白羽さんの台本を複製して進めた方がいいわ。
Isn't it time to stop looking for the scripts? It's 3 days until a performance. It'll be hard without our modified scripts. But it's still best to just copy Shirahai-san's version and get on with it.
ダメだな。
No way.
自分に自信がないわけ？
You have no confidence in yourself.
そうじゃない。だが、台本探しは続ける。
That's not it. I'm gonna keep looking for the scripts. Her jade eyes gaze deeply into mine as though she's trying to see through what's going on behind them. To my true intentions.
犯人を見つけて弱みを握ることが本意とは思えない。あなたはこの朗読劇を失敗させたくないと思っている。そうでしょ？
I don't think this is really about you finding the culprit and exposing them. You just don't want to mess up this recitation, do you? Nice background, by the way.
少しは人の心がわかるようになってきたじゃないか。
Looks like you're starting to understand other people a bit better.
なら。
Then.
だが断る。あの台本じゃなきゃダメなんだよ。
But the answer's still no. We need those scripts. Takasaki stands draped in the scarlet of the sunset. Everything about her just like the day we first met. Her demeanor, her irritated gaze.
何を意固地になっているかはわからないけれど、これは対価をもらっていない以上、お遊びと同じ。あなたの言う趣味と同じよ。
I don't know why you're being so stubborn about this. All this detective work, it's just idle play. Nothing's going to come of it. It's typical of you. Wow, you have not seen the first game.
暇つぶしか。違いない。
Am I killing time? No doubt about it.
だったら相応にやればいい。あなたの恥は私の恥だと言ったけれど、今のままなら恥にはならないわ。
Then you should go about it properly. I said that your embarrassment would be mine, but this way it'll be more than just embarrassing for us. I think back to that day when we both put forth our beliefs. I smiled my cat-like smile just as I had back then.
私は嫌だ。
No thanks. She grimaces, momentarily her almond eyes straining.
そう。付き合いきれないわ。勝手にすればいい。
I see. Well, I've had enough. Do whatever you like. Her cold gaze and tone of voice linger with me even after her footsteps have disappeared. At dawn. During my breaks, I continue searching for anything related to St. Joseph, this time without Takasaki's help. Since we decided to keep the loss of the scripts a secret, I had to make sure no one notices. But I quickly burn through all my free time, and before I know it, class is over.
全く進展なしってのはさすがにへこむな。
It's depressing not to see any progress at all. To go along with the drinks at today's tea party, we're having chilled warabi mochi, or bracken starch dumplings. Lately, I've been having our Western style sweets, so this makes a nice change.
何が進展しないの？
Progress with what?
そりゃお前の胸だよ。あるからこっち成長してないよな、全然。
Not even waiting. She's just firing on all cylinders. It's 5 a.m. I'm tired. I'm giddy. And we're about to talk about boobs. Does this take away or give me my man card? I don't know. Or is it counter? I don't know. I don't know the statistics or anything. I don't know. Your boobs. They haven't grown at all since spring. Not even a millimeter.
それは八重垣ちゃんもでしょ。意地悪する人には黒蜜取ってあげないよ。
Same goes with you, Yagaki-chan. If you're me, I won't give you any syrup.
悪かったよ。
Sorry. I apologize meekly. There's no appeal in warabi mochi unless it's got a generous covering in syrup.
よし、ではかけて死んでよ。
Apology accepted. Alright, I'm gonna pour it. As she begins pouring syrup over my warabi mochi, I ask the other Sasaki sister if anything comes to mind in association with St. Joseph.
聖ヨゼフ？それって何？
St. Joseph? Who's that? Looks like Takasaki has competition.
有名なのは聖母マリア様の夫じゃないかしら。授業で習ったでしょ？
He's more famously known as the Virgin Mary's husband. We learned about him in class, remember? We did. She looks totally blank. Her younger sibling responds, dusting some fallen soybean flour from her lap.
いちご姉は授業でも間違えていましたしね。でも私としては聖ヨゼフの階段が気になります。
You two doesn't even remember which classes she's taken. Personally, I'm interested in St. Joseph's staircase.
階段
St. Joseph is haunting our staircase? She gives the shivering president the same explanation I'd given Takasaki.
そう、どちらかというと奇跡の方なのね。
I see. I suppose you had to call that a miracle.
奇跡
A miracle?
委員長の言う奇跡は聖人として認定されるための奇跡っぽいが。
Perhaps means the kind of miracle a saint needs in order to be canonized. Notice Saki's sister parrots the unfamiliar word back.
カトリックとして最高の数形の形が聖人認定だ。それには2つ奇跡を起こすことが必要なんだよ。
The designation of sainthood or canonization is the highest form of reverence in Catholicism, and to receive that you need to have been responsible for 2 miracles.
そうだな。歴史でおなじみのフランシスコ・ザビエルとかも聖人認定されているんだぜ。
People of famous Japanese history like Francis Xavier have been canonized too. Ichigo seems impressed. Her sister grins at her.
フランシスコ・ザビエルの遺体は腐らなかったとしても有名ですよ。
He's also legendary for the fact that his corpse didn't decay. President's braids droop.
そうなの
What? Really?
理由は知りませんが、死後50年以上経ってから右腕を切断したとき、鮮血がほとばしったという話ですよ。
No one knows how it could have happened, but they say that when his arm was cut off over 5 years after his death, fresh blood gushed out.
お茶会に怪談話は禁止です。
Oh my god. I wasn't looking. I was looking up St. Joseph for a little bit after reading it. Just seeing that face just made me snicker. Alright. No ghost stories during my tea parties. He thumps the teapot down, bringing the conversation to an abrupt halt. I don't know how old St. Francis Xavier would feel about his tale being branded a ghost story.
あ、ザビエルといえばさ。
Speaking of Francis Xavier,
いちごさん
Ichigo-san.
違うよ、怖い話じゃないって。前の学校の先生でザビエルってあだ名の先生がいたなって。
Oh, don't worry, it's nothing scary. At my old school, there was a teacher whose nickname was Javier.
ああ。
I can only imagine what he looked like.
最近はふさふさで容姿もかっこよかったって説もあるけどな。
You know, recently people have been saying that sort of tuffy hairstyle is actually pretty cool.
そうなの？でね、あだ名といえばコミカド先輩のネリーってあだ名かわいいよね。
Really? Well, anyway, speaking of nicknames, I think Komikawa Senpai's is really cute and airy. Our other classmates smiled wryly at her statement, but not along anyway. To be honest, I had trouble following her train of thought too.
そういや以前同じことを言っていたような気がするぞ。
You know what? I feel like you said the same thing before.
いやー、そろそろ本当に打ち解けたと思うのですよ。だからあだ名とか欲しいかなって。
We're all pretty much good friends now, right? So I was wondering, isn't it time I got a nickname or something? My classmates seem to think this highly amusing, and it brings home to me that I that the genteel young ladies who attend his school probably haven't ever used nicknames. Names that come from old-fashioned or widely imaginative ideas.
そういえば料理教室をしている祖母ですが、料理に使うパティナイフにパティちゃんという愛称をつけて使ってましたよ。
Our grandmother takes these cooking classes. She calls the special chef's knife she uses Chef-chan.
へえ、道具に名前をつけているのね。かわいいわ。
Oh, she gave her tools names. That's so cute. The president's eyes are sparkling. She has a special attachment to her personal teapot and cups. My other classmates had the same starry-eyed looks. I can't understand their feelings in this matter at all.
ものに相性ね。本のしおりにしおりちゃんとか言うわけだろ。私はな。
Head names for objects, huh? So you'd call your bookmark Marky-chan? I don't think I...
ねえねえ、八重垣ちゃん。私にあだ名つけてみてよ。
Hey, Yagaki-chan, give me a nickname.
お前ら姉妹には笹1号2号ってあだ名が。
Weren't you Sasa number 1 and number 2? I stiffened as soon as I said it. She regards me restlessly. It's not even the near mention of Mayuri Kosaka that's frozen me, though.
あだ名、相性ね。
Nicknames and pet names. The sound of the president calling my name is distant in my ears as I'm led down a deep train of thought. That was different. Oh, we're switching to Chidori. FYI, to give you a quick thing, Pope Pius IX proclaimed St. Joseph the patron of the Universal Church in 1870, having died in the arms of Jesus and Mary. According to Catholic tradition, he's considered the model of the pious behavior who receives grace at the moment of death. In other words, the patron of a happy death. And unfortunately, this episode has come to rest as we are at the end of it. So yeah, I hope you had fun.